What's up guys, Jason here. In this video I'm going to be teaching you how to make a simple and efficient automatic Minecraft Bedrock mob and XP farm. This farm works on 1.20 and on all platforms of Minecraft Bedrock, whether you play on a phone, tablet, Xbox, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, or PC. As you guys can see here, this farm allows you to quickly and easily get a lot of great loot. It also allows you to easily get to level 30 or higher. The materials list for this farm is in the description. The first step is to choose an area to make this farm at. I recommend you make this farm over an ocean, however it's okay if you make it over land. By the way, don't make this farm in a river biome because mobs don't spawn in river biomes. If you choose to make this farm over land, first split up about 130 blocks. If you choose to make this farm over an ocean, first go at least 130 blocks away from any land. After you are at least 130 blocks away from land, go down to the ocean floor. Then place solid blocks from the ocean floor to the ocean surface. You can use any type of solid block that you want. A couple examples of solid blocks are cobblestone or smooth stone. After you're done with that step, put up 130 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once you're done building up 130 blocks, go back down to the bottom. Then place ladders from here all the way to the top of that pillar. These ladders will allow you to easily access the farm. By making this farm high in the sky, mobs will not be able to spawn below it while you're using it. That will cause more mobs to spawn in the farm. After you're done with that step, place a block over here and 2 blocks over here. Then place 6 blocks over here. Then fill in the outline with solid blocks. The next step is to place a piston at each of these spots. Make sure those pistons are facing the correct directions. Then place a redstone torch at each of these spots. After you have done that, place an observer over here. Make sure the top arrow of that observer is facing that piston. Then place an observer over here. The top arrow of that observer should be facing that piston. Now place an observer at this spot. The top arrow of that observer should be facing that piston. Finally, place an observer over here. Make sure the top arrow of that observer is facing that piston. It's really important that you place all the pistons, observers, and redstone torches correctly. The next step is to place 4 solid blocks over here. Now place 3 over here, and 3 over here as well. Once you're done with that step, break these 4 blocks. Then place 2 hay bales over here, and 2 over here as well. Those hay bales will help prevent mobs from dying of fall damage so they can be killed by the trident killer. The next step is to throw a trident at that piston. By the way, you can use a trident with any level of durability because the trident will never break in the farm. Now place a lever over here, then flick it down. Once the pistons stop moving, flick it up. As you guys can see there, that should cause the pistons to move around infinitely. That will be the trident killer in this farm. It will automatically kill all the mobs. Now flick this lever down. That should cause those pistons to stop moving. The next step is to place a glass block over here and a stair at this spot. Make sure the stair is placed like that. The next step is to count down 4 blocks from this spot. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then place 2 blocks over here, and 5 blocks over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then crouch down and place 2 chests over here. Now crouch down and place a hopper on the chest. Make sure the nozzle of that hopper is facing the chest. Then crouch down and place a rail on the hopper. By the way, it does not matter what direction the rail is facing. Now place a minecart with hopper over here. Make sure that minecart with hopper is under that hay bale. Then place a block at each of these spots. That will be the collection system in this farm. Loot will be collected by the minecart with hopper, funneled into that hopper, then funneled into that collection chest. The next step is to place 4 glass blocks over here. Now place 5 glass blocks like this. Then place a trapdoor to this spot. Now open it. After you have done that, place 4 blocks over here, 1 over here, and 4 over here. Then place 2 blocks at each of these spots. After you have done that, go to this side. Now place a layer of solid blocks over here. Then go to the back. Now place a layer of solid blocks over here. Then go to this side. Then place a layer of solid blocks over here. After you're done with that step, the farm should look like that. The next step is to place a solid block at each of these spots. Then place a torch at each of these spots. The torches will prevent mobs from spawning on those areas of the farm. The next step is to place 31 blocks over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After you have placed 31 blocks, go back down here. Then place 31 blocks at each of these other spots as well. After you are done with that step, the farm should look like that. The next step is to place a block in each of these corners. Now place 7 blocks over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then go to the side. Now place 7 blocks over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then go to this side. Now place 7 blocks over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Finally go to this side. Then place 7 blocks over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. After you have created that outline, fill it in with solid blocks. Once you're done with that step, the farm should look like that. The next step is to create a 1 block high wall around that platform. Once you're done creating that 1 block high wall, place stairs on the wall. Once you're done with that step, place scaffolding on all the blocks that are on this platform. After you're done placing the scaffolding, the farm should look like that. The next step is to create an infinite water source. To do that, go to one side of the farm, then place blocks like this. Then place water over here and water over here. By creating that infinite water source, you will be able to use 2 buckets to fill in all the water for the entire farm. Now place water in each stair. Once you are done placing that water, the farm should look like that. In this farm, mobs will spawn under the scaffolding. They will then get pushed by water into the kill chamber. By the way, although spiders are not 2 blocks tall, they will still eventually get pushed into the kill chamber. That is because when they climb up here, the water will be able to push them. The next step is to place 2 buttons over here, and 2 on this side as well. Those buttons will cause baby zombies to walk into the kill chamber. That is because they see buttons as full blocks. The next step is to place a solid block behind each stair. These blocks will prevent light from going through the stairs. Once you are done with that step, place a slab on top of each of the blocks behind the stairs. These slabs will prevent mobs from spawning on this area. The next step is to place a solid block on each stair. After you have done that, fill in that outline with solid blocks. Once you're done with that step, the farm should look like that. The next step is to break the 4 center blocks of this platform. As you guys can see there, that hole should be aligned with the kill chamber. Now create a 1 block high solid block wall around this platform. Then place stairs on the wall. After you are done with that step, place scaffolding on all the blocks on this platform. Once you have placed all that scaffolding, place water in each stair. After you're done placing the water, the farm should look like that. The next step is to place 2 buttons over here, and 2 over here as well. Now fill in and break the infinite water source. Now place a solid block behind each stair. Then place a slab on each of those blocks. After you have placed those slabs, place a solid block on each stair. Then fill in that outline with solid blocks. By creating that roof, this farm will be dark so that mobs can spawn even in the daytime. The next step is to cover the roof with slabs. These slabs will prevent mobs from spawning on the roof so that more mobs will spawn in the farm. After you are done with that step, the farm should look like that. I'm now going to do a quick fly around so that you can check and make sure I've made this farm correctly. Over here, there should be the trident killer and collection system. Over there should be the drop chamber. Finally up here, there should be the mob spawning layers. By the way, the inside of the mob spawning layer should be dark. The reason why it looks bright right now is because I have night vision. I am now going to show you all how to use this farm. To use it, first flick this lever up. Then make sure the trapdoor is open like that. Now stand over here. Then place 2 blocks at this spot. Those blocks will prevent you from getting knocked off this platform while you're using the farm. Now just wait. Mobs will spawn in the mob spawning layers, then get pushed down here. Whenever a mob falls into the trident killer, it will get automatically killed. You will collect XP over here and all the loot will get funneled down into the collections chest. This farm is a great way to get loot and XP. By the way, if you want to get more loot at a time, you can hold a sword that is enchanted with looting 3. The looting 3 effect will be applied to the trident. Whenever you are done using this farm, flick this lever down to shut the trident killer off. Then break these 2 blocks. You can collect all the loot down here. If you want to expand the collection system, first break this block, then crouch down and place a hopper over here. Make sure the nozzle of that hopper is facing downwards. Then crouch down and place 2 chests over here. Items will then get stored in this chest and this chest. You can continue adding more hoppers and chests to expand the collection system. By the way, if you want to add some more of these bridges, you can do that. Just make sure you place a torch in each bridge. If this farm does not work for you, try switching your world difficulty to peaceful and then to hard. Also check to see if any mobs spawn on land below the farm while you're standing over here. If there are, you should try setting your world simulation distance to 4 chunks. You can do that by leaving the world then going into the world settings. If you don't want to set your world simulation distance to 4 chunks, another option is to light up the areas where the mobs are spawning below the farm with torches. I hope you all enjoyed learning how to make this simple and efficient automatic Minecraft Bedrock mob and XP farm. Please like, comment, subscribe, and check out my other Minecraft videos. Thanks for watching!